Welcome to New Hope Farm. It's December. We've risen a little bit late, 9:30 in the morning. It's still pretty dark in some areas. The sun's just starting to come up, but we've got to get going. There's probably less work to do in the winter months because we've got everything indoors, but we do need to go and check up on everything. Check that they've got enough food, etc. So let's start with the dairy herd. Let's have a look and see what we've got going. What do we have got going? What have we got going? And you can see the lights are still on. So let's have a look and see what we've got here. Right. We'll look at buying a little bit later. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So yesterday, still quite young. Looking okay at this point in time. And this one we haven't named yet, so let's give it a name. Change the name. And Buttercup, we haven't had a Buttercup yet, have we? And she's okay. Her figures are a little bit suspect, but still. And then we've got this one here. Oh, she's going to be good. 11 months, health is good. Still got a month or so before it can reproduce. Sweetie, I'm quite happy with that. Arabelle, how's she doing? I think she's in calf. Yeah, expecting one baby. Be interesting to see how that comes out weight-wise. Well, she's only just 13 months, so hopefully that'll be improving. Venus, she's got one baby and her weight is closer, but she's a little bit older, 16 months. So yeah, still not fully grown, still growing, but they're all doing okay. The bull that we got in there, Bucky, how's he doing? His weight is not too bad. 15 months old, he's pretty much close to his target weight. And yeah, he's doing okay. Holstein. So she's not pregnant. But also, seeing as we haven't named, it could be one that we've just bought in recently. Let's change the name. Bella, she's having 3 babies. Her weight also still a little bit low, but also she's only just 13 months as well. Bit worried, such a young baby having, such a young cow having 3 babies, but she's probably find her fertility is very high. Yeah. Tiny Dolly, 1 baby. And weight, target weight, pretty good, but she's 16 months, so she's looking okay. Inky, I think Inky's having 3, and she's a little bit overweight, so we have to keep an eye on her, see if she's going much further overweight than that. We don't want her getting too fat. We might have to take her out. It'll be interesting to see how we can manipulate the weights, because we've got everything on TMR at the moment, so the weight should be going up. But when you get to something like this, which is slightly overweight, I'm not too worried just yet, but we wouldn't want it to get to 100 kilograms overweight, that's for sure. Holstein bull, yeah, he's an old timer, but yeah, he's good. We'll keep him until he'll be a lifetime member on this farm, I think. The water buffalo, Whisper, she's still too young. Beautiful Quiver is having 3 babies. She's a bit underweight, but also very young still, so we've got to keep an eye on her. Ember still too. Oh no, she is also a bit underweight. Yeah, so I'm going to have to monitor that over as we play the game, just to see how that plays out. I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out. We'll just have a look and see. Right, but they all look okay. Right, and overall we want the XL barn. Food wise, we are okay for now, because we still got a relatively small amount of cows in there, but we must probably need to might be worthwhile putting in a bit of hay. We've got 14 animals in there now. We might just put a bit of hay in there just as insurance basically as well. So that can be done sometime today, but let's go up and check out our other barns. Oh, we can just, while we're here, have a look and see if there's anything in the market. So, Queen, very good. Oh yeah, how old is she? 12 months. Definitely got to buy her. Brown Swiss. This is a baby. We'll skip that. The bulls we're not even going to look at now. Holstein's only one. We'll stick with that. And we need to look at the water buffalo ones. 8 months old, still young. Metabolism, it's on the iffy side, but we do need to increase our water buffalo, so we'll buy that. So we'll buy the selected there. We're not going to worry about the bulls. We've got 2 good bulls. We've got an old one and a young one. But okay. Right, so now we should be up to 16, yeah. We've got a decent amount of slurry, so we need to get a slurry. We've got no manure, but yeah, a slurry we're definitely going to be able to put into our biogas plant. Right, let's go and have a look at the bulls, see if there's any beef bulls, because I don't mind buying them as long as they've got the high metabolism, because we just keep them separate and we'll raise them for their meat. They should be heavier actually. Right, let's just have a look at everybody's health so long. Health is looking good. Lovely rascal. Kirby also looking okay. still growing. So this one here, everything is not right with it. I definitely want to sell that one, so I'm not even going to name it at this stage. Sorrel is looking good. Weight is coming up nicely. Jester, still a bit underweight, given that he's 15 months. But he's on TMR now, so he should be okay. This Angus bull is good, so we need to change his name. Dalton. And this Angus bull metabolism is very high, so we're definitely keeping him. Change his name to Scout. This Limousin bull, very high, quite a youngster. We'll definitely keep him as well. Right, so we just got the one there that we want to sell. We want to sell that one there. And sell him. We're not going to get much money for him, but yeah, we don't want to be feeding somebody that was an animal that is not suitable for us. Right, so they are okay. How are they looking food wise? Self-made, that's the one. Food wise, we put 20,000 in, so it's only, yeah, they should be okay. Health is 100%. Productivity will only be, and they've got about 1,000 litres of slurry. So yeah, we're getting slurry, but we're not getting manure at the moment. I think that's probably because of the actual mod. I know it was mentioned somewhere, so it is going to be fixed. What is going to be changed? It's part of a bigger change, as I understand it. Right, let's go and have a look at our cows. Now we need to see, there were, I think, one or two, the two Holstein, at least two Limousins that were not pregnant. So let's just go and check them. Abby, oh yeah, she's having 3 babies now. So that's good. So Quantum has done his job. He's worth his $4,000. And Hope is going to have 1 baby. Scary Rambo, there's the guy. There's the man. 3. And this one is not pregnant. 3. Was this one of the ones that we shouldn't have bought? Let's have a look and see. And that shows the metabolism is high. Fertility high. Yes, I'm not quite sure why beautiful Amy hasn't gotten pregnant. Target weight, she's a bit overweight. We have to keep an eye open on her. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding things. So if we go to Beautiful Amy, change name, Melody, and I'm going to just make a gap there, and I'm going to put an M because we need to monitor her. So we need to monitor her, so we know that we need to keep an eye, and maybe we should go a little bit further and say, what do we want to monitor? We want to monitor weight. Confirm. Yeah. Okay, so that's a good little plan. That's not the one that we wanted to monitor. Yeah, so we could take that out. This is the one that we wanted to monitor. Beautiful, Amy. Monitor weight. Right. Should have put a gap in between there. Got to remember this thing does tend to kick to the top every time. There's maybe no space. Foxy was okay. Scary Rambo, he's okay. His weight is getting up there a little bit. Heavy, she's okay. Yep, Quantum, he's okay, definitely okay. He's in prime condition. Right, so that's all the animals looked after. We want to see if there's anything to buy here. Nope. Nope. Bulls we're not going to look at. Holstein. Nope. And the Angus bulls we looked at in the other. Water buffalo. No. So there's nothing we need to buy there. Right, so that's our animals looked after. And everything looking reasonably well now. So the next thing we want to do is we need to go and buy a trailer to handle our slurry. I think I know what I'm going to buy. So we'll just park off here. And we'll jump into, oh, where is our, there it is there. We didn't park it away. Thought I'd lost a tractor there for a minute. We'll get the same version that we got for the water, but we'll just paint it a different color, brown for slurry. I'll leave it up to you to decide why we choose brown for slurry. And we will collect the slurry and we'll get the biogas going. Hopefully that'll start bringing in some sort of income. Alright, here we are at the store. And we want to buy, I think it'll be under animals, yeah, barrels, there we go. We'll buy the Bailey, Bowser. No, we'll leave it at 18,000 litres. We're not going to go UK attacher. No, with UK attacher, tension belt. We do, not sure what the tension belts do, but we'll put yes. Okay, and we'll make it brown. tank color. There we go. That's our slurry. Our slurry machine, 29,000. Not cheap, but we need it. And we're going to buy that. Right here. So let's go and collect our slurry from our 3 pens that we can. And yeah, get the biogas going. We will buy in some manure just because it's not really our fault. We do have straw in the barns, so we will buy in some manure to add to that. Maybe a like amount of what we collect. So let's collect from here first. So I think we collect our slurry from here. Start filling. A little bit rough driving up there, but hey, everything seems to handle it. And then we'll go up to our cow barn and see how much slurry it's got in there. Not quite as much, but then there's few animals, I suppose. And then in here we should have a little bit that's collected because this has been going the longest. And we need to check to see how our silage bales are doing. We'll do that straight after this. Right, so we can dump that there. Wanted to get out the van and go and get this started. And then we'll buy in enough manure to right. So manure, silage, slurry. So we'll activate slurry. We're at 6,000 litres. Oh, it produces at a rapid rate. So can we... It's already produced it all. That didn't take long. So I wonder if we set that to selling. We can't transport that. The digestate we don't really have a need for at the moment, so we'll just... I thought that the electric charge and methane sold automatically. I'm sure I read that in the write-up. But yeah, so let's get this parked off. Where shall we park this? Maybe at the back of... No, it's not going to work there. Yeah, we didn't make enough space for our... Maybe park it at the back of... Oh, that's not going to work either. I'll just reverse it next to here, because we'll be clearing out daily. There we go. Right, what else do we need to do today? I think that's pretty much all we need to do at this point in time. Yeah, well, I think that's pretty much where we're going to end this episode off. Everything seems to be going well. It's winter, so there's not much we can do. Everything's fit. Oh, we wanted to check that silage. Let's just see how that's going. Still showing it's grass. Just get one of these out and just have a quick look to see how it's going. Right, so that's silage is 94% fermented. Good stuff. Well, that's where we're going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio.